Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Universe Sandbox 2. Today we are going to be up to some cool stuff, checking out some of the remaining things that I have not really checked out quite yet. One of the things that I want to do is I want to open planets. I want to open up Saturn and moons. Yeah, there you go. Let's open up Saturn and moons, because it's going to be wow. That's something. Can I change this down to fast? Yeah, let's change this down to fast, and let's slow time down as well. Again, you know, this game runs a little bit slower than I would like, mostly because I'm recording. It doesn't really do this otherwise. All right, so one of the ideas here is I want to check out just how gravity is going to deform the rings. I want to try and maybe deform the rings of Saturn using gravity. So let's take a moon of Saturn. Do we have Enceladus? I mean, Enceladus has been in the news recently, so it's probably a decent idea to pick it. So there you go. We're going to choose Enceladus, and we are going to make the mass of Enceladus. Well, okay, let's check it out versus the moon. Enceladus is very small compared to the moon. So again, we want to perhaps make it, I mean, obviously we just want to make it one moon. There you go. And that's going to set its course directly there. So we're going to just auto-orbit. Sure. All right. It's a chaotic orbit, but I think it's going to keep that orbit. So let's see how this affects Enceladus. I think it's on an orbit, right? Auto orbit. Well, I don't really know. It's hard to tell what's going on. Let's fast forward things a little bit, because I want to try and deform the rings. That didn't really work out, did it? Or yeah, maybe it did. It's very hard to tell, actually. Let's make time go faster, because we can see. Hopefully, what I'm hoping for is that this new sort of chaotic orbit here is going to cause some problems with the ring. Maybe we are going to disrupt Saturn's rings. Now, it's looking like this has not disrupted Saturn's rings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Enceladus is at a point like right there. And we are going to decide, okay, well, fine. One moon is something, but what about 10 moons? That would be pretty good. And again, we'll auto orbit, and yeah, that looks like a decent orbit. All right, great. So now if we go to basic, we can see that Enceladus is actually quite big now. It's huge. It's huge indeed. But let's see, does it have a disruptive mass on the rings of Saturn? It doesn't really look like it does. It looks like, I mean, it hasn't thrown. It is now orbiting off kilter, though, which I don't know if the real Enceladus does. It's quite small, so perhaps it does in real life. Okay, what I'm hoping for is, okay, how about taking it at the high point of the ring? So let's go over here, the high point, like right there, and let's make it huge. Let's go, all right, let's say Earth. So let's make it not one Earth, but let's make it 5 Earths. Boom. All right. So now we've got a big Earth-like planet right over here. I'm hoping this is going to do some cool stuff. And we'll auto-orbit it again. Yeah, this orbit looks just fine. There you go. A little bit off kilter, but that's totally okay with me. So I'm hoping that maybe it starts pulling some stuff off of Saturn. Oh, it looks like something. Okay, look at this. We got a moon over here that has been pulled. And it does. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this. Now we can see the ring is starting to deform itself, and that's what I really wanted to check out. This kind of cool motion, because I think that this kind of gravitational interaction is something that's new in this version of Universe Sandbox. We can see it's making like an eye. Oh, yes, it really is throwing things into a really crazy orbit. But there you go. In fact, it seems like Enceladus itself isn't necessarily on. I guess Saturn must be moving. I guess it must be rotating as well. Interesting. I mean, there's a lot of crazy motions going on. It seems like Calypso has actually just been thrown off completely. All right. Well, now let's go and see if we can make things even more massive. So, not 5 Earths, but perhaps 50 Earths. Okay. And now actions auto orbit. There you go. Boom. Okay, now we're talking about something. Oh, big impacts and the rings start flying. Woo! Look at this. I mean, that is really cool what's going on here. Enceladus, we can see. Oh, wow. It's moving Saturn. That's the thing. Saturn itself is now moving in a crazy pattern, and I don't think they'll collide, but they are getting awful close to each other. The rings have pretty much just blown up, and now things are. I mean, now they're doing this crazy sort of ballet with each other, further and further and further, and oh, look at that! We can actually see some of the impacts. One of the other new things in the game is that you can see big impact craters. You can see right now there's one right here in on the dark side. Maybe if I what if I added some rotation to it? Motion, rotational period. Takes really long. Actually, no. Let's make rotational period. I don't know. That days, and let's make it 1 day. All right, because now we can see. Oh, now we can see it rotating properly. It might tidally lock itself eventually, rather slowly, I'm sure. But now we've got a better chance of actually seeing this, and we can see the crazy ballet that is. I mean, just look at all the parts now. They've thrown themselves into a crazy frenzy. Things are going. I mean, that was really cool. All right, let's go and open up maybe another. Let's open up some other planetary. Neptune and moons, Uranus and moons. Is that going to be fun? No. Home. Jupiter and moons. That might be cool. All right. So what? One of the moons of Jupiter is it Ganymede? I think Ganymede is also in the news right now. Okay, so Ganymede, temperature is negative 273 degrees Celsius. So why don't we try and turn Ganymede, let's try and terraform it. Temperature, surface temperature is that. What if orbital elements, no materials? We needed to go density, radius factor, silicates. I mean that it looks like it's relatively similar to Earth. What's its density is okay, that doesn't really help us. Temperature, greenhouse effect. Is there, how do you add CO2 to a planet? I know that's something you can do, but I honestly have no idea how one does this. There is a way. Basic. All right, so the temperature is actually quite stable. Okay. Atmosphere. Greenhouse, I guess. Atmosphere mass. All right. So we can start changing. Actually, no, that doesn't really help. Okay. 0. Surface pressure. Sure. Kilopascals. Let's go to 1. Actually, let's go to 9. Yeah, 9. Okay. So there you go. Now we got a little bit of an atmosphere. Greenhouse effect. Let's do, I don't know, 200 degrees Celsius. No. We can't really change that. Okay. But we do have an atmosphere. So let's see hydrogen, organics. Is there a way to add mass? My question is there a way to add? I know there's got to be a way. We got to somehow add some CO2 onto this planet, and I'm not sure how you do that. I mean, organics. We want to add water and organics later. Hydrogen is not CO2. I mean, it's not C, and it's not O, and it's not the 2. Over here, we can see that there's not much we can really do. Motion, temperature, okay. Surface temperature, what if we add some organics to the planet? That won't change things. What if we add water to the surface? No, we can add some water. Basic, temperature. Is there really no way to add water? I mean, we can go add like 3% water. There you go. Basic. Doesn't really look like anything has happened there. Orbital elements. Yeah, I can see that. Motion, temperature, effective surface temperature. Sure, let's go and make that, I don't know, 20 degrees Celsius. Boom. Effective temperature, sure, 20 degrees Celsius. Boom. Wow, look at that. Things have changed drastically. I don't know what effective temperature calculated from all heating sources. Surface temperature of the body. All right. No, it seems like quickly it just goes back. Is there any way for us to change things? I don't really think there is. Add. No, we can't really add. Oh, we could like add. We could add a planet. Add Earth. Oh, we could choose to add Earth. Earth orbiting Jupiter. Sure. Make it orbit it right there. That sounds fun. Okay. So we've got Earth, and its temperature is going to be plunging, I'm certain. Unless it just doesn't. Oh, that's interesting. We can get Earth. All right, then what if we just add Saturn? Well, yeah, let's add Saturn in here. Where is... No, not Titan. We want to add a planet. Let's add Saturn. Let's add Saturn maybe like right there. All right, there you go. So now we've got Saturn coming in there. That sounds like fun. And let's add Neptune. Sure, Neptune can be right there. And Uranus can be over here for whatever reason. Oh goodness, I think Earth just collided with Saturn. I'm fairly certain that just happened. But yeah, things aren't going very well. Saturn has just received an incredible impact. Oh, it's starting to glow like a fireball. Oh, great. This is not going to cause any kind of issues to the world, is it? Wow. Well, there you go. I guess we should probably find out what's happening here. Let's make things a little bit faster. 10 hours. Oh, wow. All right. There are some immense impacts. I think, yeah, both Uranus and Neptune have crashed into Saturn. All right, well, let's see this. Let's watch this dance as it goes along. Maybe there's a way. I know there's a way to terraform a planet. I'm just trying to figure out how exactly one can do that. Jupiter is now like a ball of fire that is ignited, and it looks like all of these things are starting to coalesce towards one another. It is cooling down, though, so there is that. But we can make these fast forward. Eventually, maybe they'll hit each other. I have no idea. It looks like they're cooling. All right, stop. Let's make Jupiter a lot more massive. Let's make it the size of... No, let's just make it, I don't know, sort of like 50 Jupiters in mass. Boom. All right, look at that, 50 Jupiters. Oh, I mean that kind of quickly changed everything, didn't it? Yeah, I didn't bother. I did not bother to change the properties of Saturn, which I should have. Oh, there it is. There's a gas giant fragment, whatever that even means. I should have probably changed some of the properties there, but whatever. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot Universe Sandbox action. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.